Hi guys, welcome to Brand X Reviews. Very quick video, we're going to try and keep this to a few minutes. I did my own video talking about Star Wars, third trailer, final trailer that was released on, what was it, 20th of October, so...
Yeah, you've already done like an initial reactions thing, so that's why we're going to keep it a little bit short. It's got nothing to do with this fact we were recording this on the same night as the Halloween stuff.
Well,
that would be like...
Shit!
Quick, I'll distract them! I've got a lightsaber, see?
Yeah, it was just a lightsaber. So anyway, yeah, so the trailer came out, I've done my video, my thoughts. What about you? When we did a video a couple of years ago, it was November 2013, we did say, when we see that trailer, then we will be sold. This was the final trailer, so...
I'm sold.
Yeah, pretty much.
It looks very interesting. No, it looked very interesting. I like a lot of the scenes. They seem to have that kind of Star Wars wow factor of like scale and like scope and things.
So did the Phantom Menace, but what do you have to say to that?
Yeah, but at the same time, you see a lot of scenes that look like they were actually filmed, you know, where they're meant to be filmed, like which is traipsing through the desert and stuff. It doesn't look like it's going to be the same. I mean, that's not the only reason the prequels sucked, but it's certainly one of them that they had this lifeless, oh, we're going to trudge down this CGI corridor and into this CGI room, and then we're going to sit down at a CGI table and we're going to talk to a CGI character. It's like, this feels a lot less like that. I mean, there doesn't seem to be any Lucasishness. Again, I mean, these are trailers, they could just be cutting out. But what were you saying about the little ball droid kind of thing that rolling around?
I was saying, you know, something I saw on the Collider movie talk. They were saying, I'm so glad that the BB-8 doesn't look like he's annoying like Jar Jar, because it could so easily be the kind of character where he's in the trailer, he's like squirting out oil and going like Misa Poopy or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that would kind of gel with the prequels, so we do like it when every stanza, it's like poetry, every stanza rhymes with the last, but no.
No, this looks very interesting. I mean, you see a bit more. Again, nothing's spoiled with this. You don't get too much information. I mean, if I didn't already know that wasn't Tatooine, I would actually think it was Tatooine and be pleasantly surprised when it turns out it's not.
Yeah, it's a planet called Jakku.
Yeah, it also seems to have like a running theme of like, who are you? Like, it seems almost like that question's asked and then you have like the individual characters sort of speaking a little. Not directly answering it like, oh, I'm such and such, but like, you know, like that's going to be the question of the film, like who are these people, like what's their motivation, where are they going to be in all this? What's the characters' names, because you're better at this than I am. Because first we see the chick.
She's called Rey, R-E-Y.
Yeah, you see her climbing around the inside of a wrecked Star Destroyer, and that is a beautiful scene. Like I say, it's definitely got that feeling of like depth and scale and just like, holy shit, that's like a Star Destroyer that's crashed on a planet. That is like pretty damn cool.
She's some kind of scavenger on Jakku, and from the looks of it...
Like I say, if I didn't know that, I'd be like, oh god, it's Tatooine again. Like, oh, it's not. Hey, that's a nice change.
No, and my theory is that she is Han and Leia's daughter, and that the Kylo Ren, this guy, is Luke's son. That's just my theory. I could be very much wrong.
Yeah, you kind of... I think the helmet and cape do come off to some degree, or we were thinking that's one of the scenes. Certainly looks that way.
Yeah, well, it is.
I mean, you see it's like a... Well, let's not like put our foot too far in it, just in case we've like misinterpreted what we've seen. But yeah, you also see John Boyega's character.
Yeah, Finn.
Yeah, he definitely looks to be some kind of Jedi, because you see him facing off with presumably who's Rilo Ken.
And he looks like
he's got like a blue lightsaber.
Looks like he's quite handy.
Which could be, because I think one of the scenes of the film was the recovery of this lightsaber, isn't it?
You can see that hilt in the thing as well, so he's doing that, and you can see these black bits on there. And from what I understand...
So presumably this will be Luke's lightsaber that's...
Well, I always heard, this goes back quite a long time, to over a year ago, that the film starts with the lightsaber in space falling down to a planet. That's what it's not necessarily true, I'm not necessarily spoiling anything, that's just what I heard.
Yeah.
So that would make sense, because you do see that being handed to somebody in the second trailer, and we've since learned that it's been handed to Princess Leia. So that's what I've heard.
Yeah, you see a bit of Carrie Fisher, because you see her hugging Han Solo, which is nice. Like the two of them are definitely going to be interacting.
There's a bit where you see the Daisy Ridley character, you know, Rey, crying, and there's a lot of theories because there's somebody in front of it that looks like they've been taken down and killed or wounded. I personally think that might be Chewbacca. It does look a bit like you can sort of see what do you call the thing that he wears?
Bandolier.
Yeah, it looks like you can see that, but other people they seem to be thinking that they can see a jacket that looks like the one that John Boyega's wearing, which is also one that's worn by the Oscar Isaac's character. A lot of people saying the Oscar Isaac's character is like he's going to be your sort of Han Solo character of the film, sort of new Han Solo. It's like we've got Han Solo. It's Han Solo.
Yeah, he could be the new Wedge Antilles, to be honest, as soon as you see him flying around in an X-Wing type.
Yeah, exactly. It could be that kind of guy. Yeah, I do know a couple of little things about it, but I could ramble on. But
like I said, the stuff you see of Kylo Ren is quite interesting. You get the impression you see like a TIE fighter crashing, and presumably that's John Boyega in there. You kind of
yeah, that's true. We know that's true. I mean, that first teaser, that's the first thing we saw was John Boyega.
Like I said, I mean, again. Of course, this is how many years on from episode 3?
Set 30 years after.
Well, no, I mean like years as in like since the films came out.
Oh, well, that was 83, so that's 32 years ago since that came out. So.
Well, no, I mean like the prequels, not like the original films.
Oh, episode 3, yeah.
You fail at Star Wars!
Yeah. No, episode 3 came out in 2005, so that's 10 years ago.
Yeah, so of course, like special effects have moved on. Yes, the effects look better, but at the same time, they just look more. It just looks like they've done a little bit more to integrate it. It's not just, oh, look at this fancy special effects that people are acting against. And also, I don't notice so many CGI characters.
Yeah, which is good. Even BB-8 is not CGI. He's like
a prop.
Yeah.
Which I always think it's easier for like somebody to act when they're acting with a prop rather than acting with like somebody holding up something on a stick going, oh, look, there's his eyes.
Yeah.
Well, so what? That's a stick. Like, what the hell?
It's quite interesting, the technology, the toy of that, and I've seen videos of taking. It's got like a gyroscope in it that keeps it upright and a magnet that keeps the head on it. That's how it stays like it is.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Thoughts, interested, looks good. I'm not going to start booing because I'm not American.
Yeah. Jeremy Jans was like, did you see that video?
No, I haven't. I don't bother watching any of the reaction videos, but...
They're creepy. They're just like people going... like that. It's a lot of it's fake and kind of contrived, I think, as well.
Yeah, I mean, I watched it. I think it was about 3 o'clock in the morning, so I was working that night because I sent you a link to it, but you'd already seen it.
Yeah, just about.
And I was like watching that. I was thinking, this is good.
John Boyega did a reaction video as well. Have you seen that?
No.
He's like, oh, when he's like jumping out the sofa and shit. That's pretty good.
That is pretty funny.
I would normally say, oh, they've obviously like told him to do that to like hype it up. I can believe it with him because he's a proper fanboy because I've seen him talk about it. Interesting backstory to him. You know the Damilola Taylor, the little boy who got killed. John Boyega's sister, I think, was like one of the last people to see him alive because she was a little girl at the time. Yeah, so there's like a whole like connection to us, like kind of freaky. I was in London. But he plays an American. I'd hoped he was going to have his like British accent, but I've heard his voice and it's not. He's American, like puts an American voice on. Maybe there's too.
Well, don't want to confuse the Americans too much by having English accents.
What? Where did you say? It's called English. Anyway, so
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
No, Mace Windu's not making a comeback. Yeah, so we'll leave it there anyway, because this is probably the last video we're going to do talking about Star Wars before the film comes out.
I think the next video we're going to do is probably going to be Spectre.
Yeah, well, yeah, the next one. We might do another Star Wars video, because I had a mailbag request, actually. Somebody wanted me to talk about the chronological sort of thing. They didn't understand like how it worked, the episodes and stuff, how it all fits here. So we'll do that a separate video. So you probably will hear us talk about Star Wars before the film comes out. I'm sorry, we're going to talk about Star Wars, to deal with it. Yeah, we're going to do it afterwards as well. You don't have to watch the videos, deal with it. Yeah, and then we're going to have the anthology films, so we'll leave it there. Yeah, we're both super hyped, so see you there. Looking forward to it. Wait, right, rannextreviews.com, that's the website. If you want to follow us, there's some information coming up. You done? Some information coming up on how to find us, so for now we're going to say thank you very much for watching, and may the Force be with you. Did I just say that? Yes, you did. Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Just so you know, for more news, reviews and retrospectives, you can like our page on Facebook, simply called Brand X Reviews.
But as well as that, you can also subscribe to us on YouTube via this video. You can also bookmark our website, which is brandxreviews.com, which is pretty much a central hub for everything that I've just mentioned. So check that out, and we will see you next time. Thank you very much.